Aquarius, how's it going? It's Jen here. I'm going to do a reading for you. It was weird. I've been starting all the other readings with a different deck, but my hand almost involuntarily, I know that sounds crazy, but went to this deck first. So we're going to start with the Chrysalis deck tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. If you would like, share, and subscribe, I'd certainly appreciate it. It's completely free for you and really helps my channel. I will have been on YouTube giving free readings for 8 years in August and would love to grow my channel. So if you wanted to do that, that'd be great. If not, that's cool. Welcome. Let's see what's going on. This is a timeless reading for Aquarius. All this beautiful phoenix rising from the ashes, the judgment card, the wake-up call, the aha moment, the download, that clarity where you're all of a sudden you just know what to do. These are usually pretty profound wake-up calls that you carry through the rest of your life. It could be, anything, whatever. You see all my rocks back here. So you'll know it when it happens. It will seem like the universe gave you a smack across the face, kind of like physically, but where you're just like, whoa, you just wake up and realize something. It could be, and something that sticks. This could be health related. This could be behavior related, yours or others, and how you deal with it. This could be, I hate my career. I have an idea for something. It could be a deeply profound inner shift. It's going to play out to the outer world regardless. But it could just be an inner shift. That's how you approach things and make your way through the world. But it can often play out obviously to other people, meaning I'm moving, I'm changing my career, I'm changing my job, I'm changing relationships. It could be more of an obvious change to others. The Emperor. Wow, 2 strong cards right off the bat, Aquarius. This is a card of really taking charge of taking responsibility, leveling up, growing up, making decisions that are right for you. It doesn't mean selfish decisions. It means having the strength. Lots of times we make decisions because of society or what other people think, our family thinks, whoever it is. And then we live a life that's not really authentically ours. Sometimes then you can sort of blame other people. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't really want to do this anyway. I'm only doing this because of them. So this is really accepting full responsibility and stepping into the kind of a new role, a new way of life. There's kind of I'm getting a pretty significant change. I'm surprised we don't have the Death card. 5 of Swords. There could have been, you may have had to put your foot down. Maybe you were just like, no, this is a deal breaker. This is not, I'm not going with that in something. And because the sword's like breaking a contract, like there's or like signing a contract, like there's a real finality, I don't know, to that sword stuck through those papers. So something some sort of contract ending or being terminated or um, finalized. And I'm not getting that it's like finalized and not going in your favor, but I feel like the whole thing was just like, fuck. Like, like when I had a court thing going, I won't get into the specifics, but when it was over and it came out the way I wanted it to, but I was just like, I was just like, thanks, and kind of like shaking my head, like, what's the fucking point of that? It was just someone having a temper tantrum, not getting their way, and I didn't feel vindicated. I was just like, what the fucking that there was no reason for all of that except for that someone was just being unreasonable and couldn't. Yeah, so we won't get into it. 8 of Swords. It's kind of an interesting interpretation. But the 8 of Swords is denial. So we have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So dealing with someone that's just very, very difficult. Um, they don't get it. They're not seeing. They just don't get it. They just don't see it. Now with the Judgment card, I mean, could there be um, someone having? Well, let's see what this is. The World. Hmm. These are big cards, Aquarius. The World. A new phase. A new phase in life. Judgment and the World card is very powerful together. This is a beautiful card. Oh, she is a butterfly. So when we think back on our lives, we think our brain just has to file things and categorize things. Just like a computer. It's like, where do you want me to put this file? You have to put it somewhere. Um, so this Judgment card, this Emperor energy is ushering in a new phase in your life. So when you look back on your life, sorry, you will say, oh, that was the time when I was with this person. I was at that job. I was living there. I was, I'm so sorry. I was really into that. I was hanging out with those people, whatever. But this is ushering in a whole new phase of life. And part of it is getting someone um, someone just, I think it's due to having this aha moment that someone is just difficult and unreasonable and in denial about something, and so you have to make a decision. You're making a decision about what to do with that situation. Maybe you're sick of your own shit. That happens. Oops. Oops. Any more? Flip over. Okay. What's the bottom? We got quite a few. The Moon. Yeah, to me, this is you had to do some real soul searching. You had to get right down in your feelings with that Moon card, and that's what a lot of what informed this Judgment card is really doing some soul searching. Then we had these cards pop out. The Wheel of Fortune, a big turn of events. The Hierophant, kind of taking a spiritual approach to this situation, this difficult situation. Like, I cannot control that. I can only control me. And I don't want to spend my time around someone that spends a lot of time in the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Swords energy. That is not the type of energy I want to have in my life and deal with on a daily basis. And I have the ability not to deal with that. I want to have an open heart And maybe you've closed down the past because people, it's hard to have an open heart with someone that isn't treating you well. This is a comfortable home. You want you're going for an atmosphere, and again, the energy. You want a King of Pentacles. This is a grounded, reliable, anchored, solid energy. This is not an energy that creates a lot of drama. And this to me is just saying, yeah, you had shut down over this situation. You just had to shut down because you couldn't deal with the emotions anymore. And the Hanged Man is that shift in perspective that helps you, I think, to make that judgment. So going from this is how you would feel with that Five of Swords and Eight of Swords, and the universe is like, yeah, that's not your only choice. Look at this incredible what's being offered to you right here. But somewhere along the way, you may have gotten stuck in thinking that you had to stay in that other energy. And boy, it's like, look at all these major arcanas. And once you realize you can break free from that, like your posture is like so open. It's surrender and open. And yeah, let's move forward. Let's move forward. So big decision coming for you guys, Aquarius. Big decision, life-changing decision. Definitely for the better. You could also have an earth sign coming in that's opening your heart. But this person, that maybe the Five of Swords and Eight of Swords was a long time ago, this situation. This energy that's coming in is stable. They've been through it. They've done the work. They don't, and you can tell people who have done the work. They're not like, oh, my ex is crazy. Everything's there. Victim. This is accepting responsibility and really thought about and worked through things and had a judgment moment, that aha moment, and worked on and changed themselves, realizing that is the only thing you can do, and that's where you need to put your energy. Someone worth giving your heart to, someone stable and calm. Okay, that is your reading. Thank you, Aquarius. If you would like, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Take care.